Welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. 4, including KNA Deputy Commander-in-Chief and a woman killed in suspected factional clash among Kuki armed groups at Mongjang village in Churchanpur district. Joint delegation comprising representatives of Kokomi, Amuko and Fox meets officials of Ministry of Home Affairs in New Delhi today. And Maheshwar Thonauzam questions whether Manipur conflict can ever be resolved if blame game between political parties continue instead of making efforts to bring solution. And now the news in detail. At least 4 people, including KNA Deputy Commander-in-Chief and a woman, were killed in suspected factional clash among Kuki armed groups at Mongjang village in Churchanpur district this afternoon, according to local sources. Among the deceased was Thenkothang Haukip alias Thapi, also known as Thangboy, aged 48, who served as Deputy Commander-in-Chief of Kuki National Organization, Kuki National Army, KNA. The group is currently under a suspension of operations sue agreement with the central government. Thapi was also the son-in-law of KNO President P.S. Haukip. Sources said the Thapi had reportedly been linked to the killing of Chingtham Anand Singh, a former deputy superintendent of police in More, and was also allegedly involved in looting of arms and ammunition from Tengnopur police station during the peak of ethnic violence in June 2023. The other deceased has been identified as Seikogen, aged 34, of Taiseng, Lengho Hao, aged 35, of Chingkongpang, and Phalhing, aged 72, of Koite, all from Churchanpur district. Police sources suggest that they were shot from a point-blank range. More than 12 empty bullet shells were also recovered from the spot. Security has been tightened in the region as investigations are underway. Joint delegation comprising representatives of Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity Kokomi, All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko, and Federation of Civil Society Organization Fox, Manipur, convened a meeting with top officials of Ministry of Home Affairs at New Delhi today in connection with the ongoing crisis in the state. The delegates, comprising of 7 representatives each from Kokomi and Amuko, including its convener and advisor, and 5 members from Fox, led by its president. It is said that the meeting began from 11 a.m. and the delegates raised several issues, including free movement along national highways, taking adequate security measures for allowing farmers to attend to their fields, and to prevent carrying out activities which undermine the state's interest. The meeting also deliberated on suspension of operation with Kuki groups, NRC, and 5-point demand following Gwaltabi incident. 19-member delegate of Kokomi, Amuko and Fox held talks with MHA officials, including interlocutor A.K. Mishra, Joint Director of IB Rajesh Kamble, SP of IB Sunil Kumar, and Rahul PR at MHA office in Subramaniam Bharti Marg, New Delhi. It may be mentioned that Ministry of Home Affairs had initially organized a meeting between representatives of Kuki CSOs and Meitei CSOs on April 5th this year. Following the meeting, representatives of Kokomi and Fox held talks with officials of Ministry of Home Affairs on May 27th. National Secretary of the Republican Party of India, Athawale RPIA, Maheshwar Thonauzam, has expressed strong disapproval of the blame game between political parties instead of working towards resolving the ongoing crisis in the state. Speaking as a chief guest at the prize distribution ceremony of state-level mathematics competition at Earth Science Hall of Manipur University, he emphasized that politicians should focus on finding logical solutions to the crisis rather than engaging in petty politics. Maheshwar further lamented that politicians were deflecting responsibility by shifting blames to one another, despite everyone in the state severely being affected by the ongoing crisis. While terming such politics as a deception to the public, the RPIA National Secretary asked all concerned to stop playing blame game. He also stressed on the need for youth involvement in politics to bring about positive change and refine the political landscape.
Political system
Directorate of Environmental and Climate Environment organized closing function of its month-long World Environment Day 2025 observance today at City Convention Center Palace Compound. The month-long observance was held under the global theme, Ending Plastic Pollution Globally. The closing function was attended by Mahud Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh, PHED Secretary Hungyo Warshang, and Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Director T. Brajakumar. During the function, a project called Imphal River Rejuvenation Project was launched, and various exhibition stalls were also opened. A poster competition and 3D competition were also held as part of the function. Winners of a symposium compilation also received their prizes. Speaking at the function, Forest and Environmental Principal Secretary Arun Kumar Sinha stated that the government has sanctioned a substantial amount of funds to curb the use of plastic products through various policy initiatives, such as the 100 crore rupees Nambul project. He added that although plastic products offer convenience in daily life, their use poses risks to human health and has detrimental effects on the environment. Arun Kumar Sinha further called for public support in the government's efforts to curb plastic products.
In the last few months, we have taken serious action, whereas informed by the Secretary and PSCB that we have fined more than 1 lakh of rupees, and we have also seized more than 1 ton of single-use plastic. We are doing our bit, but I think we need a larger awareness among the people. If we are really willing to take little bit of inconvenience, if we carry our own cotton bags, which we used to carry, it's not that we were doing that. Somehow for our own convenient, or maybe that it doesn't get affected by water. It's convenient, you don't carry it from home and shopkeeper gives you. He can't give you a costlier material, so cheapest one, which is the plastic, he gives you. If we are willing to really get rid of this, so the inconvenience that we can have for ourselves, if we carry our own cotton bags, I think that will be really great help in dealing with this plastic pollution that we have. The water bottles, this is the biggest menace that we have today. We really need to create awareness at all levels. A little bit of help from each one of us, I think we can really get rid of this plastic pollution.
A cyclothon was held today as part of the month-long World Environment Day 2025 observance, with journalists participating in the event, which featured around 300 cyclists. The event commenced from Thau Ground in Thamaiban and was flagged off by Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Director Dr. T. Brajakumar. Speaking on the sidelines, Dr. T. Brajakumar emphasized the importance of disposing plastic waste at a proper place. The director asserted that while plastic pollution may be unavoidable to some extent, it can be significantly reduced by minimizing the use of plastic waste.
Plastic se sinaraga ekhoi masi arem ka project pose masina yamna pollution thora ka ekhoi da aruba yam awaba manage to bum the forum lakhs ekhoi da hai plastic tumgi process am line ka samagi chemical singna degrade tora kana micro molecule macha thora ka da microplastic nanoplastic ekhoi ubungam do plastic aduba kumthara ka da my chemical singna atmosphere da pakhala ka ekhoi nungsa sor hom da changsilakpa ising dai lega ising thapa yaksilakpa sanga na sara ka da madu mai sanga gi sadung da yakiba amani nga do ekhoi mi ho sa ka da mai ekhoi dum lakpa plastic se aduna masi food chain system ding microplastic gi adumba awab lakan da ekhoi gi cancer na bi habit ekhoi da lakpa ture dan ta nala sim lang silakan da masin shock to khor kan da ising shaw sing hene magi intensify to helakpa hena wangkhal lakpa hari mam ji kan ekhoi na plastic sin ba hitlabani na mase ekhoi lepa je habani ekhoi gi sin ba handra kan da ekhoi na masin plastic se demand to durga di ekhoi na masi amuna ekhoi na sin ba gi wakhal lo je leitra ga di automatically sabas sing thinking na plastic sing plastic
In a proud moment for Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal, Associate Professor of Department of Urology RIMS Dr. Kumukcham Samarendra recently attended 80th annual meeting of the British Association of Urological Surgeons BAUS 2025, which was organized by British Association of Urological Surgeons at Manchester Central Convention Complex, United Kingdom. Dr. Kumukcham Samarendra attended the meeting as faculty speaker and was part of a 9-member Indian faculty delegates comprising President and Honorary Secretary of Urological Society of India USI and other faculties from different parts of India. During the annual meeting, Dr. Samarendra delivered his talks on the topic, Is TURP becoming obsolete in the era of advanced lasers and MISTs, which explores on newer surgical treatment of prostate enlargement, which is very common in elderly population. Meanwhile, Department of Urology RIMS has congratulated Dr. Kumukcham Samarendra on getting invitation to deliver talks at such global platform. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal has issued an official clarification denying circulation of any tender notification for outsourcing manpower services, including recruitment of staff nurses and multitasking staff MTS. RIMS administration stated that a document claiming to be tender for recruitment of 54 staff nurses and 130 MTS posts totaling 184 positions is unauthorized and misleading. The document has reportedly been widely shared across social media platforms and other unofficial forums. RIMS officials have made it clear that no such tender notification has been officially released. They emphasized that authentic and verified tenders will only be published through the Government e-Marketplace GEM portal or the official RIMS website, following proper government procedures. The public, especially job seekers and potential bidders, have been urged to exercise caution and refrain from acting upon any unverified information. The Institute warned that the circulation of fake or misleading documents is a punishable offence and will be dealt with under appropriate legal provisions. RIMS added that further updates, if any, will be issued through authorized and official channels only. And in COVID news, Manipur reported 12 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total infected number in the state to 243. An official update issued today informed that 8 new cases were found in Imphal West District, while 4 cases were detected in Imphal East District. Public health authorities have advised people to continue observing basic COVID-19 protocols, such as wearing masks in crowded places, maintaining hand hygiene, and staying home if symptomatic, especially as the ongoing wave continues to affect key districts like Imphal West. Robots are rapidly changing the way we live and work. The use of robotics has expanded to almost every field, including the medical field and healthcare sector. Robot is being used successfully in knee replacement surgery at All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS Mangalgiri. Executive Director of AIIMS Mangalgiri, Dr. Ahanthem Santa, is upbeat on the use of modern technology and robotics in the field of healthcare and especially in surgery that requires precision. Speaking to SKTV News, Dr. Ahanthem Santa, who had also served as Director of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS, expressed his interest and optimism in bringing such modern robotic technologies to Manipur. SKTV News brings you a special report.
According to Executive Director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS Mangalgiri, Dr. Ahanthem Santa, robotic surgery can enhance surgical precision, accelerate recovery of patients and save lots of time.
Advanced orthopedics orthopedic knee replacement robot I'm precise marking pre-operative robot operation CT scan seasonary the robot operation accurate and the post-operative recovery is fast way Sima mayam yam partner. Ada hojiti robots yam kanari abdominal operation urology system kani. The kogi imanaba heart to yam jao. And Manipur the same lay ni robotics surgery lay the yam. Kanan. Aduga go many put already pesasu at drum sang or a patient. Suppose rims of the drum to charge okay. I do mind of the all in the institute to drum charge to the Sigumba advanced yam lay. Kaluragabudi to Yumni to Nigana Manipuri and Winter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manipuri. I was sick at the women put the Yaru.
Dr. Anandem Shanta has stressed on the need to upscale funding in RIMS Imphal, especially in nephrology, cardiology and cancer departments. He expressed hope that office bearers of RIMS is doing everything possible for the development and transformation of RIMS as a premier institute in Northeast India.
Government of India under the healthcare investment, particularly all India Institute, the Delhi Damakatun the second phase the Taruk Hengale. They slowly Mangangiri, Bibinagar, Yoksala, 21 Suri. India Punamak the government of India healthcare sector investment on the Although Manipur RIMS government of India gini yang pasal na tahu bani yang pasal cakap amka sih na cakap ni bagi watan ni kini tahu kaya hai ni samna ada pada nephrology wajira cardiology wajira nanti cancer gitu ada apa yang Manipur da investment yang tahu ni yang terkait lagi aduh apa yang sudah tahu nak yang kena ramai ada na audio gitu yang tahu gani ni kali Parliament da suka siya ko na Departmental Committee in the Rise Sabada ko na ang audio mo bani na healthcare sector Manipur ang pagkadan ni
Dr. Anandem Shanta also expressed optimism on a further scope of progress for RIMS Imphal despite the absence of a post-creation. He asserted that RIMS can become a premier institute like AIMS if it continues to upgrade its facilities and services.
All institute high tare ko even the Nigrim Silong mo foundation ho si how would the matam the infrastructure foundation ni kang di post creation ni kang RIMS की हमारी जब कोई post creation तो होता है number of post creation तो होता है अभी डायरेक्टली चौबो कोई नहीं तो नर्स मक्ता है रे 700 सेंक्शन नहीं तो है और जी की बीबी नगर 600 एक्स्ट्रा तो है अदमाइन तो nuclear medicine है रो अभी nuclear medicine लेते हैं वाई पे इसके अंदर हम दाइडा अभी nuclear medicine लेती है तो अदर कांदे हम जी की trauma medicine है रे इनको Pull it how would they get other accused? She am advantage. How would they get them foundation say all in the answer iron my package them late. And the 45 department lay. Look at Tarakan. The Queen Yamtang Harakan, surgical gastroenterology, nephrology. She can say, when you perfect in the nuclear medicine, the Queen Kalukalu. Avoid hematology, oncology, medical oncology. Sini ada loh beliau. Ada Manipur ki tauri bersini. AIMS ni Hindu Aku AIMS maming thadar waktu RIMS ni na aidunu tu. Aku ki kono bedo. Ada na Heman geradi. AIMS na aku di kan pukul hak tu ni. Ain tauri ain example sih.
Idea tu.
Oh idea tu. Aku ni kan cuma ni dah asyik macam aku ni dah lead tauri sini. Idea na dum dito ko ngam ako yi Manipur na yan kasi to ko rin nguen tamla ka
Healthcare sector is evolving and evolving fast with time. New experiments, technology and procedures are being updated across the world in healthcare sector. Manipur needs to catch up with the rest of the world. It needs to emulate the work that are being done at country's premier institutes like AIMS, as people of Manipur deserves a better healthcare service that is not only efficient but also cost-effective. This is Victoria Rajkumari for Sktv'S Primetime, SKTV News, Imphal.
Chandel Naga People's Organization CNPO in collaboration with Anal Naga Tangpi Anta held a reception ceremony today at Zapho Bazaar, Chandel District Headquarters. in honor of former Chandel MLA and Rajya Sabha MP late B.D. Behring. He passed away on June 27th at Gangaram Hospitals in Delhi following an illness. Chandel MLA S.S. Olish, along with various CSOs, also extended condolences. As the mortal remains of late B.D. Behring was transported from Imphal to his native village Chakpikarong, members of various Naga communities along Palel to Chandel stretch paid their final respects. They offered floral garlands and traditional attire as heartfelt tributes to the departed leader. During the reception program, members of CNPO Anta and Naga Students Union Chandel, along with various tribal leaders, paid floral tributes to the deceased. The late B.D. Behring was laid to rest in his native village Thorcham under Chakpikarong block. The burial ceremony was attended by representatives from Naga Hoho United Naga Council, All Naga Students Association Manipur and Naga Women's Union Manipur, who came together to pay their final respects. And on the other hand, Manipur ex-MLA's Welfare Association held condolence meeting in Imphal to honor the demise of veteran politician and former minister B.D. Behring, who passed away on June 27th at the age of 74. In a press release, the association said that late Behring was also recognized as a significant educationist and social reformer dedicated to the development of underprivileged communities aside from his political career. They praised his relentless efforts to promote communal harmony and peaceful coexistence. During the condolence meeting, members of the association observed a 2-minute silence as a tribute to the departed soul. They also handed over a sum of 50,000 rupees to B.D. Behring's wife, Dr. C.H. Samurembi Chanu, from the association's fund. Ziliangrong United Front ZUF felicitated the return of Azua Pame, an advisory member of NSNU who had earlier defected from ZUF, and Sazianglung Kamai of NSNR. In a press release, ZUF expressed that the return of these individuals signifies a deep sense of realization and responsibility towards the collective vision and political rights of the Ziliangrong community. The outfit further appreciated and respected these two individuals for returning to ZUF and expressed that their decision to return reflects courage, humility, and an unwavering love for Ziliangrong people. Manipur police arrested 3 members of different proscribed groups who allegedly were involved in extortion activities during the past 24 hours. According to police, a cadre of KCP Noyon MFL identified as Manohar Mayum Kabichandra Sharma alias Rajo, aged 28 of Lamlai Mayalikai, was arrested yesterday from Nompok Sanjanbam Kulen under Lamlai police station in Imphal East district. Police also arrested a member of RPF PLA, namely Yumnam Prem Kumar alias Nongthang, aged 31 of Lamding Awanglekai in Imphal West district. He is said to have been involved in extorting money from members of local bodies and private schools. On the other hand, a member of Pripak Pro, identified as Kangabam Raju alias Purel, aged 42 of Sagolban Kangabam Lekai, was arrested by police from a location, under Singjamay police station on June 28th. A water seepage on the eastern part of Govindaji temple has caused concerns among religious sections and public. As such, priests from Manipur Pandit Loishang performed rituals today. Speaking on the sidelines, Manipur Pandit Loishang Pandit Ngarianbam Khomba emphasized customary beliefs on such occurrences and the conventional practice of performing rituals. He also drew the attention of relevant authorities to consult religious leaders before taking up any developmental works inside religious sites.
Konungda natraga kanglada singkapase thoramje sumain torpose leibaki oina phaba oigande si maron kaya marble thagre mojab thagre granite pau thagrabani madudagi mu keystone sina company sina laaga honorable cm gi mieng makhada si development gi mingda sagalako matam sida aikhoina hek khangjaba thengnajarakpada Sibaudi Tiangviganune, Sibaudi Shokiganune, Haibam Homsingse. Madam the Ikogi Walla Wiki. 1903, the Gina, 1909, the Masita Sangara Komatamda, Sikonung Kayat Logimo from never. Like Hongi Timpongi, Sinakai Levakaitawa, Kakong Laikong Morongong, Kong Sindugi Maramda, Sigi, Kanosita Kai Shui, Taken Kong, I didn't Kadawa delay. Si Shokigano, Copigno, Harimotanda, Pandit Loshangse, Onoko Mawongi, Mida, Mon Developmenta, Hinataba, Akogi Sakol, and Inda Polo in Uzu Uki. Amadumaki, Paningdabani Adubu, Laxaning Pointi, Sigi, Development Torokomatamda, Konungi Kayat, Natraga, Laigi, Lairangi Tilamgi, Masi, Ritual, Canosi, Sungo Yaki. politically tawirакpa matamda development ama tawirакpa matamda mase historical background amadi ritual masigi background se kharadi ai naina hanjaninge haiba potuma thamanjaninge.
Time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
By more particular idea by app am sarba app sidane school colleges singji form fill ki exam amount sing thwe dana du chhatra sing jina mama pa de scheme to ya dre dana du app season of the coin charges lo as funding ak angmagane si app sardam ne bai ojige du gum innovative idea startup product or prototype le ga di innotech face ya solo note is ki ihan hanoin sen mania du ga total cash price 1 lakh ne adu award mayam am su yauriko. From July date 18 naina date 24 for 3 days. Science and Technology Department Government of Manipur ni event as organized to ni. Event to gadaba mafam sina Manipur Science Center Takelpa dinosaur gam lang. Innovative idea challenge na taw exhibition stall hana som yaw ko sida innovators students startup the existing business owners sing si loina mo yaw bayai. Sina ta pa to events creative robot design spot painting competition science demonstration IPR workshop and magic show mayam su yaw. So, the QR code is scan to online registration to be there. And last date of registration is July date 10 oigani. And for more info, sige phone number si hekta call.
Haksang panathamge hairabadi iramda masimakta da leiba khwaidagi pharaba hospital singi manungda ama oiriba Babina Hospital leijari.
Mafam asida thajaba yaraba amadi sel yamna changdana specialty kun henbada ana layeng bagi khudong chaba pizari.
Pediatrics, cardiology, cosmetic surgery amadi specialty makal makha kayada aikhoigi specialist singna marik chumna thawai hakchang yauna layeng jari.
Aduna state wangmada amuk karigi chatlugani aikhoigi Manipur da su hojikti awang bathaki healthcare fanglabada.
Matam mangan biraganu sel hena tingan biraganu aikhoigi specialist singdagi malemgi apaba thaki layeng patapta yumpham oiba service lobiyu.
Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Akupa marol gidamak Babina Hospital, Sajiwa Jail Road, Kabai Soy Imphal Istaleng Sinbirau.
Natraga, aikhoigi phone number 6909 390666 ta call to birau.
Welcome back, and in further news, Official Language Cell of Manipur University organized a one-day workshop on official language policy and its implementation at the university's court hall today. The workshop was attended by the university's Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra, School of Human and Environmental Science Dean Professor S. Jibon Kumar, MU Finance Officer in Charge Professor M. Premjit, and Department of Hindi Professor Dr. C.H. Ingo. Addressing the workshop, VC N. Lokendra asserted that India's language, culture and lifestyle have been deeply influenced by British culture due to the country's prolonged colonial rule. He further noted that Hindi was recognized as an official language only after India gained independence. The Vice Chancellor also mentioned some important acts such as Raj Bhasha Act of 1963. Additionally, Professor Lokendra noted that since the university's transition to a central university, all proceedings and resolutions of Academic Council and Executive Council are now translated into Hindi. He also emphasized the importance of incorporating Hindi in all official functions of the university, which operates under the oversight of University Grants Commission.
After independence in 1949, the Constituent Assembly had adopted Hindi as the Rajbhasha, and in 1963 Rajbhasha Act इसको पास किया हुआ है, और इसके बाद धीरे धीरे भारत के पार्लियामेंट में और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के जो ऑफिस में काम करने में धीरे धीरे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को हिंदी के साथ काम करना शुरू किया था. इसी तरह हमारा मणिपुर विश्वविद्यालय में भी सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी होने के बाद राजभाषा प्रकोष्ठ ये स्थापित हुआ था, और पिछले करीब 15-20 साल में धीरे धीरे करके हिंदी राजभाषा प्रकोष्ठ के साथ हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी में.
Association of Drug Users Manipur Adum President M. Sadananda has called for rehabilitation of drugs users instead of isolating them. He was speaking at the commemoration of the Global Day of Action Support Don't Punish campaign on the global theme Reclaim Power, Resist Injustice, Reform Drug Laws at Manipur Press Club, Imphal. The function was also attended by Head of Department of Anthropology, Manipur University, M.C. Arun, Vice President of Amju S. Sonia, Advisor of Adum R.K. Tiken, and Head of Department of Psychiatry, ZIMS Dr. K. Shantibala. Speaking further, Sadananda expressed strong disapproval over the humiliation and violation of human rights of drug users, while lamenting that many sections of the society continue to ill-treat drug users despite World Health Organization recognized drug addiction as a disease that can be treated properly. He raised serious concerns on the emerging trend of subjugating drug addicts to wrongful confinement in drug de-addiction and rehabilitation centers that resulted in the increasing of suicidal case among the inmates.
Drug users mainly masamakta yamna tati tawoy na tawba nana loinana makoy magsi World Health Organization na anaba magni disease ni makoy bulaying bagi darkar laire magsi kathok piduna masi kaya tar kayumba kanda laying sang ni haira kanda ma bulaying bigani haira kanda tati tawoy na tawba thinaba adagi ihung dagi siumba kaya tar ransom kan bagi mawangda Satharamba mayam mayaram kainaga summa thongdok mayam sing chakhoi da tattana yam toi na thengnabagi pot ama thukla tare drug chaba mi amo oitaragasu mana kairigumba magi crime ga mari leinabada dandi phangmadudi kaisu kaide tawudu drug chaba ni hamma hayarga hek mimang hek khongoi naba tati tawoi to potudi mudumak tahanjaning da bagi khibamdugi motu yengjara kana haibu hiramse koi mayam khangmina na bagi da makta nasi haibu nubitsida
Trained Nurses Association of India Manipur State Branch felicitated nursing officer of Jenims Limapopam Ranjita, who was recently awarded with National Florence Nightingale Award 2025 at a function held at its office in Uripok, Kumanthimlekai today. The function was attended by TNAI Northeast Region National Vice President Professor T.H. Nandarani, Manipur Nursing Council Registrar Dr. A. Jamuna and Medical Directorate Deputy Director Nursing T.H. Sunita as guests. Speaking at the event, Professor T.H. Nandarani announced that the prestigious National Florence Nightingale Award 2025 was conferred upon Limapopam Ranjita in recognition of her exemplary contributions across key areas of nursing such as clinical service, education, community engagement and dedicated patient care.
Nursing profession gi oina ai isa gi activities quality nursing care piba matamda sahi khudingi oina India Nursing Council ga loinana Ministry of Health ka khusamnaraga akhoi gi thabak bada adagi magi activities magi performance education section clinical section community section adubu hantaki sahi gi oina Jenims Hospital dagi nursing officer oina laibiriba Limapopam Ranjita si National Florence Nightingale Award 2025 ki khanbirae magi khalakpaga mari lainana akoina TNI Manipur State Branch na harau ban nungai ba encourage togbiba performance tugi matungina akoina ngasigi program felicitation program si pangthok sabani.
R.K. Sanatomba Memorial Journalist Award for this year has been conferred upon Assistant Feature Editor of Pognapam Boni Thongamcha in recognition of his articles related to arts and culture written during the year 2024. The award, which contains a cash prize of 20,000 rupees and a citation, was presented during a function held at the residence of a late editor located at Konumumang. The function was attended by Sanatomba's mother, Mangi Sija, A. Brajakumar Sharma and Liao Thabam Sharachandra as main dignitaries. It may be mentioned that R.K. Sanatomba, fondly known as Konung Sanatomba, was born to M.K. Khidasana and Mangi Sija in 1963. He was the editor of Kangla Lanpung before he died in an unfortunate incident on June 30th, 1993. Representatives of Wakhalon Manaba Apunba Wama Kanglaipak and all Manipur recognized Private School Welfare Association have presented the portrait of Chingsubam Oja Akaba to various schools today. The team led by Wama President Morangthem Naukomba presented the portrait to SL Arena of Learning School, Mangolzau English School and Northeastern English School of Imphal East District. Wama President Morangthem Naukomba paid tribute to Chingsubam Oja Akaba, describing him as a visionary pioneer who tirelessly championed the preservation and promotion of Meitei traditional language, Meitei Mayak, culture and arts. He also lauded Akaba's enduring efforts to foster harmony and mutual respect between hill and valley communities. Morangthem Naukomba further appealed to private schools and educators to actively support Wama's efforts to educate younger generations about the life and sacrifices of Oja Akaba.
yang bising kuran ase mahaki mitam ama mahaki mami photo ama lamdam sigi mai besan sing amadi lenga ki besan sing angsu lanai besan sing da khepna oja asibu kai khunbong khui habudi wafam de wama amadi kana private school fa singa yani ki ba adi umba tharam bigi maka satra koina tharam masi ESL arena learning school haiba kompan khadiam ka de school se akhoi aham ben hoduk se bani ngasi ki mirong di tung di mirona maruana maire khunai na khangong na bai damakta bising basibu ningsing dina kaw na lehong na ba mahabu igai khunipam thui.
A new branch of Universal Friendship Organization UFO was opened at Kabu Wakching Khunau under Nambol constituency today. PRO of Nambol MLA Nongtombam Chingkai Mangang, President of the Model Club Kabu Wakching Khaba Mangang Rameshwar Sanabam, along with other members of UFO, attended the opening of Sajal Academy Huyen Lalong Sindam Shanglen. The function was marked by a salute to the founder of UFO RK Sanahal and hoisting of Pakhangbai embossed flag. Speaking on the sidelines, Secretary General of UFO Yumlembam Meraba UFO said UFO has established over 260 Sajal academies and branches with the aim to train youths on cultural and traditional heritage of Meitei communities.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯂꯧꯉꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯥꯟꯅꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯟꯗꯣꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯂꯤꯡꯖꯦꯜꯗꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯅꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯛꯂꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯉꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯀꯁꯇꯝ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯥꯡꯊꯔꯛꯑꯕ ꯊꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯥꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯄꯨꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯖꯥꯠ ꯕꯤꯖꯥꯠ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯖꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯅ ꯂꯣꯟꯆꯠ ꯊꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯥꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯟꯗꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯟꯗꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯃꯎ ꯐꯅ ꯊꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯥꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯅ ꯂꯩꯍꯧ ꯇꯥꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯈꯟꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯝꯐꯦꯁꯤꯁ ꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ
ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯗ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯐꯥꯔꯁ ꯀꯤꯡꯗꯝ ꯏꯟ ꯗ ꯋꯥꯔꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯂꯨꯆꯤꯡꯕꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯈꯪ ꯑꯍꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯇꯥꯛ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯅ ꯅꯩꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯗꯨ ꯃꯁꯛ ꯇꯥꯛꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯂꯨꯆꯤꯡꯕꯅ ꯍꯦꯔꯥꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩ ꯄꯔꯦꯡ ꯇꯔꯨꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩ ꯄꯔꯦꯡꯗ ꯋꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯜ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ ꯁꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯤꯁ ꯐꯥꯗꯔꯂꯦꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯂꯥꯡꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯦꯞꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯂꯦꯞꯂꯤ.
Lion International District 322D, Lions Club of Imphal Valley and Lions Club of Imphal Valley Next Generation distributed daily essential commodities to flood-affected residents of Soibam Lekai and Wangkai Khunau in Imphal East District today. The relief efforts was carried out in collaboration with Citizens Club Soibam Lekai. Speaking on the sidelines, Lions Club of Imphal District Governor Thokchom Kesho emphasized that the initiative stemmed from a commitment to assist those in need during difficult times.
Lions Club of Imphal Valley amasung Lions of Imphal Valley Next Generation Club asing anisiga amadi Imphal Gurudwara Committee gi ullaga makoi awna pakatu project ni makoi gi project asi makhanda ising shawasida sokraba family sing household 400 ki program project relief wakama makoi na ngasigi hona pakatu hore ngasi citizen club ki makhanda sigi area sida me beneficiary 100 ki akhoi relief works relief material sing yanthokre aduna masi akhoi yamna masi akhoi su mama service ma sigi victims sida akhoi Lions of people na jabase akhoi ithodani amasu yamna nungai bamna akhoi wakan thokse
Lions Club da akhoi gi mamang da megi tamahun da thokiba adum laba yam tamthiraba thoktu da hausik sul loidri masida Citizens Club na amadi club pun marina akhoi relief camp wangai kendra mafam mani hangsai hairibo mafam mani sidasu Lions Club ki ising inau sing respected sar mayam sina lengbirakuna mateng pangbi soin tawduna leptana Lions Club amadi gurdwal na soina leptana mateng pangbirakuse club ki maikai thagatchaba phongdok chabaga iroinana Lions Club amadi gurdwal matam leibak ki bekta Manipuri magi sewa tawbu ngamba oirasnu haidana isol magi ofadda thongijari.
Red Cross Society Jiribam branch today distributed 5 tarpaulins to the families taking refuge at the relief camp being opened at Harinagar in Jiribam. The items were provided to the IDPs to create temporary bathing spaces. And in national news, India is fast-tracking the launch of its military space capabilities in response to the strategic lessons drawn from Operation Sindoor. The government has approved the launch of 52 dedicated defense satellites under Phase 3 of the Space-Based Surveillance SBS program, with a total outlay of 26,968 crore rupees. Of these, 21 satellites will be developed and launched by ISRO, while 32 will be built by 3 private Indian firms. The first satellite is slated for launch by April 2026, with the full constellation expected to be deployed by 2029, though efforts are underway to compress this timeline. The SBS-3 constellation will enhance India's ability to conduct deep and persistent surveillance over adversary territories including China, Pakistan and Indian Ocean region. In parallel, India is finalizing a comprehensive military space doctrine to integrate these assets into its broader defense strategy. India also needs to put in place its satellite shield, since China is developing weapons like direct ascent anti-satellite missiles, co-orbital satellites, electronic warfare equipment and directed energy weapons like high-powered lasers to contest or deny other nations access to the space domain. China's military space program has expanded from operating just 36 satellites in 2010 to over 1,000 by 2024, with 360 of them dedicated to intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance missions. And in sports news, Moibung Khongbam Lanchenba, gold medalist and best boxer title winner of the recently concluded 6th Under-17 Boys and Girls National Boxing Championship, was felicitated by the people of his native place of Wangu, Kasartabi today. The championship was organized by Haryana Boxing Sangh in Rohtak, Haryana from June 19th to 25th under the aegis of Boxing Federation of India. He defeated Services boxer in the final bout of the championship, winning the gold medal and best boxer title of the championship.
Haryana Boxing Federation of India Under-17 Boys and Girls Mai Sanajobazila gold medal Fangjare, best boxer Jutajare. Final day Services Kataje, Secretary Isada Tokat Padum Pakat Poe. And those second round in a count Piduna, my Tiba Pire.
Khelendro Memorial Trophy 2025 5-men-a-side football tournament concluded yesterday with Crime Makers Boys Ningthokong emerging as winners. In the final match of the tournament that was organized by Youth Development Association YDA Ningthokong under the sponsorship of NHPC Limited Loktak Project, Crime Makers Boys Ningthokong defeated Aramba Unit 32 3-1 to lift the trophy. The winner received a memento along with cash prize of 40,000 rupees, while the runners-up received 30,000 cash prize. Bishnupur MLA Govindas Konthongzam, Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti, Angom Ningtho, Angom Puereton of Sanakonung Uttrashanglen, HOP of Loktak Project Manipur, Upendra Hajra, and other eminent persons attended the closing ceremony. That is all we have for now, but before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. 4 including KNA Deputy Commander-in-Chief and a woman killed in suspected factional clash among Kuki armed groups at Mongjang village in Churchanpur district. Joint delegation comprising representatives of Kokomi, Amuko and Fox meets officials of Ministry of Home Affairs in New Delhi today. And Maheshwar Thongauzam questions whether Manipur conflict can ever be resolved if blame game between political parties continue instead of making efforts to bring solution. And dear viewers, here's a gentle reminder. COVID-19 is around. Wear your masks, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance and get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay responsible. Don't go anywhere. Up next is Primetime Manipuri News presented by Merina Oinam. Stay tuned.